Wednesday, July 15th, and I am about to reach International Gateway for the reopening of EPCOT. I am so excited to get into the park. We're going to look at all the crowd levels, all the safety measures, and check out how EPCOT is going to handle its first festival since the closure, A Taste of Food and Wine. So let's go. Oh, that's so nice. Hello. Welcome back to you guys. Have a great day to you guys. So you can see the line is starting to move more, but again, no one is social distancing before getting onto the queue. That is really the only thing I have seen as a problem throughout the week. And when people are walking, you can see, through the park, they're just kind of crossing wherever, and that's where the clumping starts happening. So here it is again. Just try to be as mindful as you possibly can. That is the only advice I can give you. As I like to do, if I see if I end up in a group where it starts to kind of clump, I kind of just sprint forward out of it. But that's the best advice I can give you. This is a just very busy area. Throughout the park, I'm sure it's going to be way more spread out, but this is pretty ridiculous. I don't know how I feel about this. No, I do know how I feel about this. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like this. I'm not going to lie to you about this. I'm here to give you my truth, and my truth is that is not okay. It's one thing with a ride, of course, wait times, blah, blah, blah. But the whole point is that they're not social distancing before getting onto the queue. For a very busy area over here, I don't see any hand washing or sanitizing. I mean, there is a bathroom right here where you can go wash, but it's very strange. I don't see really any. And I saw like a bunch of them at Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, so it's a little weird. There is one like every few feet, and I don't see any from this angle. So it's 11:27 a.m. The park is officially opened a half hour. People were let in before. It's definitely very busy, even at lower capacity. And with these walls, I noticed a lot of clumping. So I'm not really liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm not liking that I don't see as many hand washing stations and hand sanitizers as I did at Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. I don't like how people are not social distancing before getting onto a queue or while they're walking throughout the park. So, complete opposite experience that I had at Animal Kingdom, which there was so much room for people to spread out and there was hand sanitizer everywhere. So it's a little jarring. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty jarring. Well, it's been a long time, but I finally see another hand washing station, not a hand washing station or hand sanitizer station in that whole area I just walked through from Spaceship Earth over to the Land Pavilion. I'm gonna come back to the Land Pavilion later. I have a reservation at Garden Grill, which is one of two modified character dining experiences right now. We're gonna see how they handle that as well later. So I'll be back for you, Land. The board still does say 30 minutes, but we'll see about that. I will time it. So like I saw at Jungle Cruise and on Safari, all these lines where you're zigzagging and could potentially stand next to someone, they have the markers spaced out so that no one can be standing this way next to you. And here you'll see it again. All right, so here is the first partition of the day, since they could not space out between people, but they are still, if you can see, spacing out each marker zigzag. So if I'm here, no one is directly next to me, even with the partition. Though I'm already through the car rooms, it only was like a minute later, so it is moving very fast. And here you have more partitions. And there's a cast member guiding people onto markers, asking how many per party, and reminding us to socially distance. So it's been only 5 minutes and I'm already in the studio area where you would normally make your car, but you are not going to be making your car for now. So this is weird. They actually have the line wrapping through each of these rooms. So even though I was like, oh, it's only been 5 minutes, never mind, because you're still wrapping, you're going back where you were to go back into another make your car room. I just want to point out that the cast members have been constantly reminding us to social distance, like every turn of the queue so far. They're doing an exceptional job. The plexiglass also has stickers on it. Please do not touch. So at a 15-minute wait, posted as a 30-minute wait, I am here at the front. There is some hand sanitizer, and it looks like each party gets their own car. I'm not gonna ride the ride for personal reasons, but I am one person and I would get this entire car. So that is pretty cool that you get your own Chevy car to get on the ride. All right, it is about 1 o'clock. I'm making my way over to the Land Pavilion for my modified character lunch at Garden Grill. So we're gonna see Mickey, Chip and Dale, and Pluto, but from a distance. I'm excited. So I just checked in for Garden Grill. You can do that by scanning your QR code over there, or you can just go right to your My Disney Experience app, go to your reservation, and hit check-in. Then you get a text message, and then you get another text message to tell you when you are able to go into the restaurant. So here is where you can scan your QR code to check in, and there is plexiglass for the cast members so that, you know, everyone's a little bit safer. As I wait for my table, some woman came up and told the cast members that there was no social distancing happening downstairs. It is a bit crowded in here. This almost looks like a normal EPCOT day. I mean, they have spaced out each table, but I think it's because there are so many smaller areas that it feels very crampy and not social distancing. Like, look at those. So you can see that that's a group and that's a group, and they're all, oh, look, and everyone's clumped together. Oh boy, that's not good. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. I thought it was bad enough for her to complain. I mean, that's definitely not good, but I thought it was gonna be worse if she felt the need to come upstairs to complain about it. I asked the host, and she said the characters are gonna come behind the booth, and I spotted my first character. There's Pluto. So this way you can kind of turn around and do a selfie with the characters. Oh my goodness, hello. Hi Mickey, hi Pluto, I missed you guys so much. Oh, I'm so glad to see you guys. Can we take a selfie together? Okay, let's do it. Wave hi. Hi. You guys, that was so great to see them. Yes, of course it's not the same as going to hug them, but it was so wonderful to be that close to them, be able to get your selfies, your family photos. It's just so sweet. I've nothing else to say. That was great. Just a reminder, even though you do scan for a QR code to see the menu, this isn't all you care to enjoy restaurant where the servers bring all of the food to you, but you can see what you get on the menu. Oh my God, Chip and Dale are coming. I realized that I had my mask on with Mickey and Minnie, and I could have taken it off to take the picture, and I didn't. So excited to redo that with Chip and Dale. Hi! Hi, Rescue Rangers! Oh, I missed you guys so much. Are you been doing well? Oh, good. Can we take a selfie together? Oh, great. Hi, it's Chip and Dale. So I wanted you guys to see that I have this entire long booth to myself. They are separating parties really far apart. So, like always, Garden Grill is so small. You get sometimes to see the characters twice, and I got to see Mickey and Pluto again, and I redid my selfie with my mask off. But, oh, there goes Pluto. So you guys, it's a little loud because I'm by the rainforest right now as the restaurant rotates, but I got a little present from Mickey, Pluto, Chip, and Dale. I got all their autographs, which is so nice because now they won't sign your autograph book, so they give you something to take home. I love this so much. So here's my overall experience look of modified dining and Garden Grill. It's not the same, of course. You want to hug them, but you know, get like, you know, put better selfies. But just seeing them is so lovely. I will say, having seen some people go to Topolino's Terrace, which was the first modified character dining open, they did like some stuff in between. They like danced around the characters and stuff, but I mean, this space is very tight. They are on the other side of the booth, so I'm not surprised they're not like dancing around where everyone can see them, because you can't, like, you know what, if they start dancing here, everybody, only like what, three parties will be able to see them. So I get that. I mean, Garden Grill itself is a fantastic restaurant. It's in the park, so it's very convenient, and you do get to meet the characters. So I had a great time. I would definitely come back. So let me know in the comments, would you want to come to Garden Grill after seeing my experience? Do you think modified character dining is worth it? Because the bill is $52 per person. So you have to decide, is it worth it? I mean, the food is very excellent, so, which you'll be able to see in a future video of mine, but up to you. So let me know in the comments, would you come here or not? Or maybe would you go to Topolino's Terrace? Let me know. Time check, it is 2:25. Living with the Land has a 15-minute wait, and you can see they have also put out the partitions because it is a zigzag line. They are skipping rows. Currently, Soarin' has a 45-minute wait time, but we're gonna see if that's true. Definitely wanna check out how they're gonna make Soarin' safe, because it's just people sitting next to each other. So they have social distancing markers along the way, and for a 45-minute standby queue, I don't think that's true, because I'm literally walking on. Maybe if we get a little closer, but still, I doubt that it's 45 minutes. It's been 30 seconds. Okay, so I didn't stop at all until we got here. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so I'm already online. I'm already by the door. 45 minutes, it was a minute, and it was all just to walk on here. Amazing. So besides the partitions, they also have social distancing markers where you stand on. So first they take row 3, which was me, so I'm first to go in, and then row 2, and then row 1 will go in. All right, here we go. I have an entire row by myself. Thank you. Well, that's crazy. I have a whole row to myself. Well, as you can see, it's a little dark, but they have partitions every few seats. But I get this whole row to myself. What? Look at all my friends. People are getting off Soarin', and this is what I mean by the clumping. Getting off the rides is one of the things I'm noticing, that people start to really clump together and not practice social distancing. So I hung back a little and waited for everyone to go. But just please be aware of that, and just be mindful. Again, I just keep saying that because there's really no other tip besides to watch out for yourselves and be mindful. Did a quick mask change since I'm by the monorail. So I did find out that on Soarin' there still is the pre-show with Patrick Warburton, but for some reason ours just wasn't running at the time. So I guess it's still there. Maybe for you. Wasn't for me, but maybe for you. It is very hot right now in the middle of the day, 3 o'clock. I guess not the middle of the day, whatever, 3 o'clock. And I'm gonna go check back at Spaceship Earth because I didn't get to ride it before because the lines were crazy. So maybe now they're better. Maybe everyone just ran there first thing in the morning because they want to ride it before it's reimagined. Hey you guys, it's Demi from the future. I'm inserting myself in here because we have breaking news. Spaceship Earth's reimagining will be postponed indefinitely. So you're gonna see a bunch of people thinking it's their last chance to ride it, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew that it is not your last chance to ride Spaceship Earth. Okay, I'm gonna throw it back to Demi from the past and you guys can continue to see these crazy crowds at EPCOT. So as I mentioned before, in this whole big, that guy was way too close to me, whole big area, there is one hand sani location and it's just before you get on the ride. The line is heading all the way behind Pin Traders, not that bad though. Hi. Do not have social distancing markers all the way back here. I don't know if they just didn't expect it to come all the way over here. These are the social distancing markers to get into Pin Traders. So just watch out for yourself. He has to go around this way where there are social distancing markers. Hi! Thank you so much. Sani before the ride. Like those other rides that have zigzags that don't have the partitions, the social distancing markers are spaced out so that you are not on top of each other, but for this case they just also close the middle lane. You also have another hand sani right before you get onto the ride. So this is why the ride kind of moves quickly. It is an omni-mover ride. It is constantly moving. All right, thank you so much. Look at all of my friends. I promise I have friends. They're just not with me today. So you're still touching this screen. So I'm using my knuckle, but I thought this really wasn't gonna, you know, happen. Wow. You got your hand sani off the ride. So after you get off Spaceship Earth, you walk into Project Tomorrow, which usually you can hang out in here for a bit. There's some games, there's some stuff you can play with. So you have the driving simulator. Here's where you had shuffleboard energy. You would be able to look at all of your future stuff that you created on the ride. So even though that was still available on the ride, coming out from Project Tomorrow, it was not. It's not available here. It can also see, because there's still seating here, they do have social distancing seating markers. And of course, more health reminders. There's another hand sani, because even though this isn't on, that does not stop people from going to touch it. But yeah, it's sad because this was such a fun thing to do after Spaceship Earth. Like I one time spent like an hour in here. Before you go on to Mission Space, there is one of the relaxation stations. And there's some hand sani before you go in. It has arrows to show you which way you should be walking, so I'm gonna walk on the right side. And when you get in here, everything is spaced out. I'm gonna head back into World Showcase. I haven't seen any character cavalcades yet. I don't know if that's gonna be happening here. So maybe if we head over there, we can find some characters. So here's this tight walkway. Looks like everyone is kind of staying as far apart as they can. Hard to stay 6 feet apart here, but just do your best. And in the Norway Pavilion, you have, normally your Anna and Elsa meet and greet. You have your Akashura's Princess Dining, but now you have none of that. Now you have some shops, you have some Frozen Ever After, and you still do have Akashura's, but It's not what you think it is anymore. Let me show you why. Wow, this is a sight to see that I haven't seen. This is the line to get into Hijinx. So Hijinx is now a relaxation station, and it's the only air-conditioned relaxation station in Epcot. So I guess I'm not getting in there today, because look at this. Oh no, it's not for the relaxation station. It's for Frozen Ever After. Never mind. I'm so dumb, you guys. Of course this is for Frozen Ever After, because why wouldn't it be? So then let's go into Hijinx. Thank you so much.
And I love your mask.
Thank you. All right, so I'm in Hijinx. I love this restaurant normally, but I love having a place to come inside and take my mask off as well. So they spaced out the tables. They are not all being used. There's where you would normally get your meats and cheeses. It's now closed off, but so I have this whole room right now to myself. Nobody is here, and I'm trying to keep away from people. You know, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Yes, I did think this was for the relaxation station because it is Florida, it is hot, and we're all wearing masks, and all I wanted was to take my mask off and go into some air conditioning, right? So I thought everyone else did too. But there was no one in there. I guess everyone is just having a great time. That's what it is, honestly. I get asked this question a lot. How is it like wearing a mask? And of course it's not like the best. It's Florida and it's gross, but you get so used to it. You don't think about it, and you're having so much fun. You're in Disney, and I am not waiting on this line. No, I can't do it. Festival booths work. There social distancing markers to wait online. Behind the cast member, in front of the cast member, is a plexiglass. You make your order and then you wait. Oh, hi. Hi.
You haven't seen the characters come out of
No, I haven't.
you. Come on here, so that's why I'm hovering.
That's what I heard too. Yeah, that's so funny. That's Jackie, super enthused. And then you wait for your food here, and the people are wearing face shields, so that's good. So that's why there's no plexiglass here. So trying our best. So this was something that I was very curious about. All of these little shops in Epcot, you know, they can't hold many people, so they are letting a certain amount of people go in and out, and they only have one entrance and one exit. See, it's very, very tight in there, so you can't have too many people. So Reflections of China, the Circle Vision movie at the China Pavilion is still happening. I'm not gonna go in because it is about to rain and I wanna be outside as long as possible. But they said that they have everything socially distant marked, just like we've been seeing. So that's cool, you can still catch Reflections of China. So I've been waiting around the China, Norway pavilions for some characters because I keep missing them. This is kind of where they go, but now it's starting to thunder and lightning because it's gonna definitely rain, and they said they're not gonna come out. But this is over here where they're gonna come out from, most likely, if they do come out, in between China and Norway. Good luck to you. I missed them. All right, so no characters today. We missed them, but they come out in cars and the princesses come in on carriages. I don't know what to say. I'm very sad. So I hope you get to see them. Again, they usually are around they come out by the gate between Norway and China, but they're not coming out for now. So I'm in the Mexico pavilion, and even though it's like normally feels like a big pavilion, people are definitely squishing together a little bit. They do have markers to tell you which way you should walk to get inside the pavilion. And this is a line to get into my favorite place in the world, La Cava del Tequila. So La Cava del Tequila is too small to have people sitting inside and wait online. So what they've done is they have pre-made a lot of their margaritas ahead of time, so that way the line goes quicker and you know, you get out of here. So you're gonna get your drink and then you're gonna go take it out of the little tequila den. You can also QR code the menu and get not what's just listed here, but those are the ones that are most likely to be pre-made ahead of time. But still, you're coming to La Cava, you can very much easily create your margarita your own way. So before I went up, after the last person, thank you so much. It was clean. It felt really nice. As you stand on your please order here mark, there is plexiglass to block for you and your server. Oh boy, I'm so excited to get a margarita. So I was wrong. That line was actually the line to get on to the attraction, the Three Caballeros ride. But it's Omni and it goes fast, so, but you know, it does feel very crowded in here. I'm just surrounded by humans and I don't know, maybe, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe just don't come in here. I kind of want to get out of here. Like, there's just way too many people. Just between the Canada and the UK Pavilion is the festival center. There are some yummy treats in here, including that lobster mac and cheese. I am so excited to get in here because it is about, well, actually already started to rain, so let me get on in here. You got your hand sani before you go in. I just washed my hands though. Hello, how are you?
Wow, come on in.
Thank you so much. All right, so it is not at capacity right now. Look at all this room. All of the tables are spaced out. It's nice and air conditioned in here. Did you hear that thunder? You do have to keep your mask on when you're in here, but when you are at a table and you're eating, you can take it off. So I just wanted to come in here to show you the process. I'm gonna do a whole food and wine video separately, show you all the foods and everything that the festival has to offer. But so just like as we saw outside, social distancing markers, plexiglass, then your table's over here. It's honestly that simple, you guys. It's a lot of booths, lots of room to wander. This is definitely a good place to get out of the rain. Lots of hand sanitizer before each queue, so that's good, something I was worried about. I will say I did see more hand sanitizers as I was walking through World Showcase. I think because people are eating more over there, but still it would have been nice to see some more around Future World as well. There aren't that many sit-down tables, but there are a few, mostly standing tables with no chairs. So I want to show you how I ordered my food. I went up to the cast member behind the plexiglass and I ordered my spanakopita and my water, and they have Apple Pay. Actually, this one didn't work, but most of them Apple Pay works. I had to go over here to pick up my water myself, and then I came over to the food area and gave my receipt to this cast member, and I got my food. So normally in the World Showcase Festival Center, there are extra activities that you can do and pay for, but this year, because it is a taste of food and wine, there are no other events. It is just the food booths in here, but it gives everyone the opportunity to have a table and maintain social distancing. Hi! Okay guys, I just wanted to come back over here by Yorkshire Fish and Chips to see if the relaxation station is still here, and it is still here. It just wasn't open this morning because the park wasn't even technically open yet when I came in. But here is your third relaxation station. Hi! Your third relaxation station. Hello! Thank you so much. You too. So this is your third relaxation station. It is outdoors, but you do have an umbrella to maybe block the sun. I mean, it's raining now, so there's no sun. It's actually really nice. All the tables are socially distant apart. and you have take your mask off and just relax here. So something I have noticed when you go into the different countries at World Showcase, usually there are cultural representatives, which means there are people working there from the country that you're in. But due to COVID-19, a lot of those cast members had to go back to their countries and they have not been able to come back. So it felt weird that I walked into Twinnings Tea in the UK Pavilion and this American voice started talking to me about Jaffa cakes. So, you know, it was just noticeable. And hopefully the cultural representatives will be back. Something to point out that I just saw, the transportation friendship boats are back in service. So that's pretty nice. You can take your friendship boat from the front entrance of World Showcase by Future World all the way over to Morocco instead of walking all the way around. All right, guys, I am off to the side. Nobody is here. Like, this is like totally, this is like where staff kind of goes back there. But I just wanted to tell you my final thoughts of EPCOT with my face, because my face gives lots of expressions and I thought that would help. So I did not have a great day at EPCOT for the first time in forever. It was a great time meeting the characters at Garden Grill. I had a great time having that avocado margarita from the Cava. You know, there were little moments, obviously, in getting to ride the rides, but I am very disappointed in Full today, which was the first time I have been, really, since Disney has opened. I really just didn't feel safe today. That's what it came down to. And I thought this was going to be the park where I felt the safest because it's the biggest park. There's plenty of room for everyone, right? But I didn't. I think it has to do with the fact that there are a lot of walls in Future World, so it kind of pushes everyone into one spot. I think it also has to do with like high traffic areas like the Mexico Pavilion. It's just one of the most popular pavilions. You have La Cava, you have Saludos Amigos ride, and the shopping, so and a restaurant. It's expected for, you know, crowding, but it was just way too crowded. However, I just spoke to this really lovely cast member. She asked me if I had a good day, and I was just like, eh. And she was like, oh no, please tell me. And usually I don't do this, but because it was a very jarring experience in Mexico, like I really had to run out of people who were like this to me. I told her what happened, and she immediately texted someone that, you know, controls all of that, and I hope that she was so lovely about it, and I really hope that they kind of take my advice about getting someone to be outside the door directing traffic and not letting all of those people in. There needs to be a limited capacity in the pavilion, and because otherwise it would have been a lot better. And I told her the same thing about people when they get off the rides, everyone starts to cram. You know, so they were so grateful, and I want to just keep saying this over and over again. No matter what has been going on here, the cast members have been doing an exceptional job. All they do is tell you to maintain social distancing. They are making sure you're not going too far, making sure you're in the right spot. They have been fantastic. You know, it is the first day, so things will, you know, there are kinks to work out, and that's what I was here to see. And it was very nice how she just right away told the people in charge of that, you know, how I felt and what I saw. So all Disney does want to do is to do better, so I appreciate that, but I did expect for them to, I didn't expect this. And I just only hope it can get better. I will be back on Friday to do my festival video, and I can give you an update in that video if it got better at all. But so yeah, I mean, a nice day, not a great day, but that was what it was like at EPCOT. My opinion, far too crowded. Sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys kind of understood what happened here today. Tell me, are you thinking about coming to Epcot or any of the other parks? Or did I scare you off today? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, please. Please, I really want to hear what you guys have to say, because maybe I'm overthinking it, but you know, you guys can see it firsthand yourself. So let me know in the comments, would you come to Epcot? Do you think it was that bad? Do you think it was worse than I said? Please tell me anything in the comments. But thank you guys again so much for watching. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And until next time, you guys, bye-bye.